I don't rely on nobody.
Right.
I got me.
Yeah.
And I like to be able to be in control of myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I started mine, and now a few months in, a couple of the girls, they got locked, and they looking at me.
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look as chief, not lieutenant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. But we're gonna leave this off camera.
Okay.
We don't need that political shit on the camera.
Right, yeah. No.
So, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, another episode of Live on Lake Street. We have
Southside, we outside.
we have the Twist Master in the building.
Yes.
The.
Hey y'all.
So we talked a little bit off mic about kind of your story and your path to where you're at now, which is kind of a little bit of a harrowing story, really, because you were down bad and figured it out.
Yeah.
So it's a cool story.
Some things you can't buy, and that's resilience.
Mm.
And I ain't meant to go down. I'm going down. If I'm going down, I'm coming back up. Fight.
So
Yeah.
so tell me first. Just tell me a little bit about like the products, what you do,
All right.
and
All right. So my name, I'm the Twist Master, professionally known as the Twist Master. I had a few other names that some people might know me by, but we're going to leave the past in the past pretty much. And born in Chicago, raised in New Orleans. New Orleans is a different kind of, I kind of consider New Orleans like its own country,
it's
pretty much.
almost another planet.
I'm trying to tell you, like, the people there are like no other person, like nobody you have ever met. If you ain't ever met or ran into or had some relationships with somebody from New Orleans, get you one. I'm going to tell you that because we different, okay?
I spent a month there,
Okay.
so I know.
But good for you. I'm happy that you had that chance. And it's a whole life-changing thing, ain't it?
Whole different planet.
I'm telling you.
Whole
So,
different planet.
the people there, like, they don't have much of nothing, but what they got, they make it do. And I'm just from that place, and I learned so much by growing up in the environment. I've always traveled and did different stuff, but it was like I didn't want to do some stuff. Like, they doing something over in California. You want to go? I was like, nope, I'm good. I'm staying here. Because it was so much culture, so fun. I love New Orleans, and I learned how to be strong.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know a lot of times that we were struggling until after the fact. I was like, we wasn't doing good, but we didn't know.
That's funny how that happens.
Yeah,
Because
we
it's just
didn't know.
it's just normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I came from New Orleans. I left New Orleans. New Orleans got a little bit distracting, let's say that, for me.
Yeah.
And I needed a change. And my mama suggested either I could have went and started over again in Chicago. I could have came up here and really started over fresh. I had never touched this city. And so I was like, well, since I'm starting over, I thought to myself, let's start over for real. Where I'm gonna be forced. I didn't know nobody. I got a brother, but we not as close. So he did pick me up from the bus station. I had a duffel bag and a 4-year-old
Oh shit.
in 1997. And it was almost like, get out there and figure it out.
Had you been here before?
Never.
So that must have been like in the reverse then. Like the way I felt when I went down there is probably how you felt when you came up here. Yeah.
And I had heard good things about Minnesota, but it was still like I'm from one end of the map
Yep.
all the way to the other end. I call it the Mississippi, where it begins and ends.
That's exactly
and that's
what it
right.
is.
And that's right what I did. And I got pushed out, and I was forced to be a big girl.
Yeah.
So I pulled up my big girl panties, and I figured it out.
Yeah.
And I was making it happen. I'm that person, I could kind of see what's going on. I sat back and I watched and I observed a lot. And I seen that, y'all do this like that, and it's okay to go over here and do that. Oh, okay, well, let me get some of this. And let me get some of that. And I'm going to do some of this, and I'm going to do some of that. And that was what I did. And I figured it out. And some of that led me into a different lifestyle, and it took me away. I had to go away in 2008,
Okay.
and I'm pretty much on my own. I'm gone. My kids, I had to leave my kids. My co-defendant was my lover, my partner, and I call him my PNC. He had to leave with me, and it was nobody.
So
My
you,
kids had to figure it out.
so you both went away.
My household was ripped
Oh,
to
man.
shreds. But the whole time I'm so worried about both of my kids.
Yeah.
I was really more worried about my little girl. She was 15, and I had a 17-year-old son. I really wasn't too much worried about him. I'm worried about my girl, like, oh, he gonna be all right. Boys ain't too much, getting preyed upon. Little pretty little girls. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Why she such a soldier?
15, a tough age to lose your
15,
parents too.
come on,
Really
man.
tough, yeah.
And when I left, I was thinking, because it was always a lot of people around me, but really wasn't around me.
Of course.
It was because I was beneficial.
But you didn't find out probably till you were gone.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
That was a dark place in my life, but that was when I could see so bright.
Of course.
And I took that time, and the people who wronged me or didn't do right by me like they should have, they fell on by the wayside.
Yep.
So now I'm home. I'm making it happen. I'm in Chicago trying to figure it out. My mama had got displaced from New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina.
Yep.
So she in Chicago. She got a little apartment in Chicago. So I'm like, okay. I almost lost my mama. My mama had fought stage 4 uterine cancer while I'm gone.
She beat it?
What?
Sheesh.
That little tough lady, she 4 foot nothing. I'm talking about the strongest little thing you ever seen. Today she's 78 years old. My mama had got down to, she had lost like 22 pounds in 6 days. I get the call from the chaplain while I'm away. They was like, you might need to make some arrangements. I said, what? Fast forward, I get home to my mama. She's like, I was never finna leave you like that. You my baby. I was like, well, girl, look. But I done wrote a letter to my mom. I said, Mom, I know this hurts. I know this battle is rough. I said, girl, I love you. I knew what I was doing because it's been some childhood traumas, some mistakes, because parenthood don't come with a manual. Did you get your dad?
I got 4.
Okay. Did you get your manual yet?
I've been waiting. I ordered it just
Good luck.
before my first was born.
Good
They
luck.
ain't send
Yeah,
it.
still.
They
My
ain't
mama
send it.
we still trying to figure this
Yeah,
thing called parenthood
Of
out.
course.
And daughterhood.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah.
But I told her, I said, girl, I wrote about 4 pages. I say, don't feel no kind of way. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
You go and be at peace. I love you that much to accept the fact that I have to lose you so you can be at peace and won't be struggling and hurting.
So what? So this is while you were locked
I'm
up,
gone. Yeah,
and
I'm gone.
and you sent
all
a letter
the way on the other side of the country,
And
because
so
the feds will send you wherever.
So ultimately, the letter was giving her permission to pass.
Pretty much, and
Wow.
letting her know that I understand
Huh?
that this battle is hard.
Did
And
she
that
get the
I
letter?
know- yes.
Okay.
Yes. And she might have wrote me back or might have didn't, but it was okay because I just wanted her to know that you okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
And if this was, because I love you that much, I never want to see none of my people hurting. Not like that. And I know that cancer is crazy.
Crazy.
So, long story short, she's still here today.
Wow.
And we talked about it. She was like, I told them doctors, and she said she told her God. Not now. Because when I left, I had to self-surrender on my birthday, as a matter of fact.
Yikes.
You're right, on my birthday. So I'm signing in, I'm checking in on all my admissions.
Yeah.
I'm putting my birth date, my year.
And they're all looking at you.
Yeah,
like,
they was like,
happy birthday.
No, they didn't even realize it. So I had to go scratch it out to put, it was 2008 on my birthday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm writing my year.
Yeah.
Right? So it was tough. It was tough, but I made it do what it do. And I dealt with all that. I say, it's a reason. This story is crazy, but I'm going to make it do what it do because this is what I have to do.
Yep.
I have no choice.
Yeah.
They got my body. They ain't got my mind.
There you go.
So I kept it pushing. So now the world's crashing. It's the recession.
Oh wait, recession.
I got to figure something out.
Yep.
How I'm finna come home and make some money. You're a convicted federal felon. You're a black woman. You got nappy hair. You got gold teeth. Well, I ain't got on no more.
Not anymore.
I'm working on my dental shit, y'all. Okay, stay tuned, baby. The pearly whites, they coming. Okay, so no, I'm making it do what it do.
Yeah.
I started my lock journey in '08 before I left, and because I knew I would be able to maintenance them.
Real quick, what made you do that?
Because I knew in prison, it wasn't no. I didn't know in prison what was ahead of me.
Yep.
But I knew that I could maintenance this myself.
So it was so ultimately it was something to do, something to
take care-
have, something to.
Yes.
Got it.
So I could keep, because you know women, we serious about our look.
Yeah.
No matter where we at.
Yep.
Our hair, we got to have that together.
So it sort of gave you purpose.
Pretty much.
Huh.
Pretty much. Because I knew I wasn't going to have nothing. I didn't know. And I didn't want to get stuck with like, oh my God, what I'm going to do with my hair.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know if they sold relaxers. I didn't know if somebody was going to be able to do my hair. They did have some options, but this was always the better option for me because now I don't rely on nobody.
Right.
I got me.
Yeah.
And I like to be able to be in control of myself. So I started mine, and now a few months in, a couple of the girls, they got locks, and they looking at me, hey, can you do my hair? I sure can. I ain't got nothing else going. Well, you got to go to work and make they 30 cents a month.
Right.
So after work, meet me in the gym. That was my studio. That was my hair studio. So I'm twisting. I got one client. That turned into 10. Before you know it, the chick who was servicing everybody, she out of business. I done took her business. She had to go find her another job.
Whoops.
Yeah, because it's all about customer service. And I treat everybody from the little kids on up to, I got some NFL clients. I got some basketball clients. I got police officers. I got doctors. I got lawyers. I treat everybody.
Hold on, where's these police officers with dreads?
Yeah.
They're out there?
Yes.
I ain't seen them.
Locks, friend.
Sorry,
Locks.
locks.
Yeah, they got them. And it's a whole lot of different stuff we have to do because the longer they get, it's hard to pull them up and you have to keep them pulled up because it's uniform. You can't have them hanging.
Yeah.
So we get real creative with different little styles so they won't have to lose their locks. So we making it do what it do. I got a nice clientele, but I'm talking about the customer service from the high status down to my babies.
Yep.
I treat them all good.
So you
I
ended
treat them all the same.
you ended the career of whoever was doing it before you.
Pretty much in prison. And
Was there smoke after that? Was she mad?
no, they ain't want no smoke. Not with me. But she ain't never tell me she wanted some smoke.
Then
she
she-
ain't never
then she
tell
didn't.
me. No, and I was ready. If she did,
Yeah.
I was ready because I'm about it.
Yeah.
Whatever's necessary. If we got to do this, we got to do this. But I did come in peace. I wasn't. I was a very humble chick. I wasn't cocky, but I wasn't no pushover, and I ain't no punk. And
Yeah.
they could tell that either because you got to kind of carry yourself in a different little light when you're in them kind of situations.
Yep.
So while I'm there, I'm doing hair. I'm sewing because a lot of the clothes that come on commissary, they unisex. And most of the girls, they want to send pictures home. A lot of the girls had their boyfriends was their co-defendants as well.
Yep.
So they want to send cute pictures showing their form because a lot of girls, they got on their fit shit and started looking good, losing weight. They want to show that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the 4X pants and I'm making them a 2X. I'm making them form fitting. I'm making, whether you need a small, medium, or large, I'm taking their T-shirts. I'm making a deep V-neck, making cute puff sleeves. We talking about all with needle and thread.
You're doing this all by hand.
Needle and thread. I'm arching eyebrows. I'm doing makeup. Don't play with me. I'm going to get it. Drop me off. I tell anybody, I'm from New Orleans. Drop me off on the moon. I'm going to be straight. Yeah.
I believe you.
I'm straight. Wherever I go, I'm going to figure out a way.
Yeah.
Whether it's legit, and hopefully I don't have to turn to that no more. But if I do, I got a few of my old phone numbers tucked away. But hopefully it don't come to that.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Hopefully, and that's main reason why I get up and I grind like I grind.
Yeah.
I'm always on business. I'm networking. I'm socializing with people of different statuses. And I thought I was going to miss the streets because I got that edge. And it's something about the streets that just, it brings you a different kind of everything.
Sure.
But some people in the streets just don't have them different morals and the better morals and better values. So this little square life I live now, I like it.
Peaceful.
Oh.
You'll be looking over. You'll be looking over your
my
shoulder
God.
and all that.
I ain't got to worry about nobody coming around. What you doing?
Yeah.
Sitting around me trying to see what I got, to get what I got.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about none of that. All my people that's around me, they legitimate people.
Mm-hmm.
They work. They regular folks, and they love me just for me.
That's exactly how it should be.
And I wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
I was like, because everybody in my life before I left, like one of the girls, she was my sister. We had 20 years. I met her in 97. She was supposed to be looking out for my kids. She come over there shopping in my closet, talking about she was going to put the stuff in storage. I ain't seen the stuff yet.
Isn't that funny how that happens?
Yeah. How my worst downfall, my darkest days, is your best come up.
Yep.
And so I come home, I ain't got 2 nickels. I'm shopping in Burlington's. I'm getting a pair of shoes for $9.
Mm-hmm.
And here I left a plethora of shoes.
Yep.
And I can't call her to get a pair. She ain't responding. I say, man, what kind of stuff is that? But that was what I needed to see.
Has to happen.
So when that life fell like it fell, them dark days,
Yep.
it opened my eyes and made me see a brighter, bigger picture
Yep.
that these people ain't right.
Yeah. That's kind of how it has to happen. Unfortunately.
And at first I was a little bitter, and then I thought about it like, no,
It's a blessing.
come on, man. And I accepted it.
Yeah.
And I grew from it.
Yep.
And I learned from it.
Because otherwise you might have had that person around you forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Still sucking,
Yep.
leeching,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
using,
Yep.
abusing.
Yep.
And I tell everybody, you could use me, but don't abuse me.
Hmm.
Because everybody has got a purpose.
Yep.
Chief got a purpose. You got a purpose.
Mhm.
We going to use each other.
Yeah.
But you ain't going to let nobody abuse us.
Facts.
All right?
Some of us do though.
Yeah. They'll try.
Yeah.
They'll try.
Yeah.
And we got the power to cut that off like, nah, I ain't going to do that.
Yep. We do.
But we could do this.
Yep.
You could use me like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't going to let you abuse me like that.
Yeah. You're talking now.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Man, look, I learned some stuff, dog.
I could
Yeah,
imagine you
I
did.
learned some
I
stuff,
could imagine
dog.
you did.
Yeah, that was the longest. But I met some dope chicks like you wouldn't believe. I met some dope chicks. I got some chicks, and we keep up like I was on the compound with 1,300 women.
Mm-hmm.
I had a nice little circle, and we keep in touch today. We go on trips. We meet each other in different places. I've been to a couple of their houses. A couple of them have been to my house. And one of my mama daughter, my sister, when I got home, she was like, what you keeping in touch with them for? I wouldn't want to be bothered with them. I was like, you knowing me, you wouldn't want to be bothered with me? She was like, oh. I say, good stuff. I say, bad shit happen to good people all the time.
All the time.
That don't make them bad. Now, it is some bad chicks that still living that lifestyle, that still got that thinking error that they doing
Yep.
from their previous lives. But the few chicks that I rocked with, man, they doing their thing.
That's beautiful. All this, and you learned all this behind them walls.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
A lot of people go in there and never learn a thing.
But just like our kids,
Yeah.
you might have to sit them in time out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got 2 minutes, Bobby.
Yeah.
You sit there.
Yep.
My 2 minutes lasted 40 months. But it's okay. I ain't
Damn.
even mad.
You were gone for 40?
40 months.
Whew.
And came home and gave them people 100 months of my probation.
Wow. You off probation now?
I'm done. Yeah.
Good. Congratulations. So
Thank
you mentioned earlier that you do
Yeah.
a lot of people here. I know
Yeah.
a lot of people here locally in Minnesota.
Yep, I
you work
do.
with some athletes.
Yeah.
Who are
got
some
a couple.
people? Who are some Minnesota people, artists that you do their locks?
Chief on the track. He
Yeah.
one of my main loyals. We started in the kitchen, huh, Chief? Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all don't see Chief. He behind the scenes. He
Nah.
behind the scenes. I do.
He's gonna cut that out.
Uh, never. He gonna keep that. He gonna keep that. Yeah. And I had actually had met Chief through one of my other clients. He was in the industry, and he used to always come over because hanging out at the shop or even at my apartment, it was like something to do. We got the music going, conversation going. So we multitask. Well, I'm multitasking while they hanging out. And some of them, they like their herbal essences. So they might roll a black backwood or whatever they doing. They might have their little champagne or a little bottle of wine.
Yep.
Yeah, I might sip a little bit, but the conversation is good. The conversation's in the air. And we enjoying life. We talking about everything and nothing. And I'm making money. That's a perfect day at work for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Who are some other artists that you work with?
I don't know if you know Will Baker from KMOJ.
I do.
He's one of
I
my
don't know
loyal
him, but I know
clients.
who he is.
You
Yep.
know of him? Yeah. I work with him. Linville.
Linval?
Yep. Number, is he 98?
He was.
Well, was for the Vikings. He's
Yep.
still 98 of
I think he's in
the Rams.
Is
he
he
in
the
LA.
No, he's in he's a Chargers.
Chargers.
Yep,
That's right.
yep,
Chargers.
yep.
Who else? Oh my God. I can't think of everybody off the top of my head. I got a nice clientele.
Yeah.
I do. And everybody is cool. Like, I know their kids' names. They come in like, hi, Tommy. Like, girl, he going through it. You know, it's like a time because we here for take about 3 hours, huh? About 3 to 4 hours tops
Yep.
to service each client. So that's a long time.
It is a long time.
I'm talking about we done laughed, we done cried in them 3-4 hours. We done danced because we keep the music going because music good for the soul. So different clients come in, whatever I feel like they want to hear, or if I feel like I need to hear a type of genre, I might play that. But most of the time we kind of got like a little 70s kind of disco little vibe going on. So, you know, it's good vibes. Everybody
course.
snapping and up tempo. And I've even had some clients come in who days when they come in the shop, you could tell they wasn't feeling too right. They was down, kind of blue. Why didn't people give me a hug like, man, I wasn't feeling too good today, man. Thank you. They leave smiling and skipping to the beat. You know,
Yeah,
I'm changing lives.
You're more than just their hair person.
Come on, man.
Of course.
I'm changing lives for real, for real. All just by servicing, and it's more than just a hairdo.
Yeah.
We servicing.
You do locks for white people?
I do have some white clients.
What are your thoughts on that?
I'm with it. Like, I don't judge. I'm equal opportunity.
I do.
If you don't judge, don't be like that. Yeah, no, and they some cool white people, like, and they down to earth. They not your average. I hate to put everybody in a box, but they not your average white person. My clients that come in with me.
They're not the whites.
No.
No H in front of them.
No,
Yeah,
and we talk about different topics.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, it get kind of deep, and we'll have a little debate, and we'll get to talking because I do need y'all to come on and let's stop the shit that your cousins and your co-workers and stuff like that is over there saying. So come on, give them a different light because if they knew better, they might do better. So if you give them a different insight, they might be willing to change some of their way of thinking and share that with their cohorts.
Yeah.
So that's some of the time. So I do enjoy that I have the time to spend with the white people. I got some Asian clients.
Okay.
Yeah, they come in
I've
and
just-
they rock with me.
I've just always heard that, like, when it comes to locks, it's such a deeply embedded cultural thing. And it feels sometimes it just looks to me like.
Oh yeah. Well, some of them they ain't.
And
going
who the
to
fuck
right
am I? Who the
place.
fuck am I to say
Right,
shit? But I just
right.
it's sometimes I look at it and it's like.
Some of them ain't going to the right place and having the right people do it too. So all that makes a difference too.
So if they come to you, they might learn something.
Oh yeah, they
They're
gonna
gonna
learn.
learn- they're gonna learn something.
They gonna learn.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
whole vibe, friend.
You want to tell me about these products?
Yep. So I came home and different people, and I was even not only me, I was having like scalp issues and issues with dryness, some flakiness. So my first product, this is my baby. This is my therapeutic scalp oil, and it was something that I started for myself. And I had some of my clients was come in requesting like what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do. And this was just a few items that I would purchase on the shelf and put it together.
Yeah.
And it's made it a recipe.
Hmm.
And it not only worked for me, it works for them. So at first, I was telling my clients, well, go to Sally's or go to Earth's on University, grab you a bottle of this, and this, and put it in another bottle, shake it up, and spread. And they was doing it. And then I was like,
What? Why you sending them?
you a pusher.
Yeah.
How you pushing money out your hands? So now I started to bottle it. And it's been doing real good. I do a lot of hand to hand, door to door. I even get in my car and deliver. I got a few orders today that I'm gonna deliver. I got 5 orders need to be delivered today. I got 5 orders that need to be shipped. I got 2 going out to Indianapolis, and 3 going to New Orleans. Yeah, and these products here, this what got me through the pandemic, the first lockdown.
Yeah.
This kept me afloat because I got a little nervous, friend.
Of course.
Oh, I can't get with nobody?
Yeah.
I can't twist no hair? What? So now I'm pushing the products. I'm telling everybody, calling, what I'm going to do? Order your products, friend.
Yeah.
Get your protective garments. I got protective garments. I got my mist and twist juice. So a couple of my clients, they got some girlfriends at home. So now if I got to instruct you over the phone or FaceTime or Zoom on how to maintenance once you get these products, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I have this mist and twist juice. This is very safe. It's no build up. It's real safe. It's natural. It's a water base. It's not that thick. I don't know if you see some of the clients, if you pay attention to locks, and they look like they got that lint. It look like lint built up. That's not lint. That's product. That's unsafe products. This ain't that. This real safe. This my mist and twist juice. And then I have my Hot 6 finishing oil. This is these 2 I bottle in store, in lab. These are my own concoctions. This one I purchased from the vendor, and it's crazy story. So I was going to Earth's. I'm dropping names. Forget it. I was going to Earth's because I like to keep it in the community. He's a brother. I think he's a Nigerian. He's one of the Africans from one of the countries in Africa.
Okay.
I was going by all of his products off his shelves, and then I was reselling them to my clients. Why the
You
man?
supposed to say that?
Yeah, I could do it. It's legal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm legal. Yeah. Only when it comes to it, I have to be illegal. But no, everything from my release, I've been straight legit.
Good.
Yeah, so I was reselling, and he told me one day, oh, you can't buy all them.
Because he knew you were making money off it.
No.
Oh.
He was worried about the client, that the customer who might come behind me and need to buy one of these, who might. So, and he said that to me one too many times. You know what I did? I cut out the middleman.
Of course.
Yeah.
I knew what you were gonna say.
Don't play with me.
Yeah.
And I needed that
Yeah.
because now I'm getting it at wholesale rate
Yep.
versus the resale
Yep.
rate.
And he lost a whole bunch of money.
Oh, where you been? I have no need to come to you, sir. Yeah, the store comes to me, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
What a silly guy.
But he played himself.
He definitely did.
But it worked. I needed that.
Yep.
Thank you. It lit a flame.
That's good.
And I was getting the
That's
garment.
that's wisdom.
Come on, man. And there's certain things, if I wouldn't have been who I am and where I come from, I wouldn't have had what it takes to reach and find that vendor.
Yeah. What do they say? Smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. He made a mistake. He made a mistake, and it's his bad. Yep.
That was his bad.
Yeah.
And then, like, as clients come in, they come in and maybe haven't been. So you with me 3-4 hours out the day.
Yep.
What you gonna do? And you don't need to come to see me again for another 30, 40 days. Some clients, because if you protect it, I tell everybody, protect your main, protect your investment. You come in, you spend this money, you spending your time in here, But if you don't go home and do what you have to do until the next time I see you, you're not going to look as good as you need to look, and you can look in between them times. So that's what made me go out and find these protective garments. All of these protective garments are garments that I use for myself.
Yeah.
And I want my clients to look good and get I call it the best bang for their buck.
Of course.
Sometimes I say the best fuck for their buck. But if y'all into that, some people have to spend a few dollars to get their bang on.
I like that better.
Yeah, y'all figured you would. I figured you would,
yeah.
Jake. You my kind of guy. So then I found these protective garments, and I was actually getting those from the same beauty supply store too, but he couldn't keep them in stock.
Cut out the middleman again.
There we go.
Yep.
And then I found a more, because the things he was getting, it was like a low grade quality, and he was marking them up.
Yeah.
So I was able to go in and find a better, more durable, more quality of a garment from the vendor directly. And it took me a while. I had to order, like, I still got some garments that I can't even use. I won't even give them away, but I won't throw them away. So they just kind of sitting in my storage. They just wasn't it, you know, and it really wasn't worth the shipping and handling to try to send them back. So I just kept them, but I had to go through them. I had to feel them. I had to touch them. I have to use them because if it ain't good for me, it ain't gonna be good for my client.
That's right.
So that was where I found these garments, and so now I offer these. It's like almost like a one-stop shop. You get everything you need. Right here.
What about these? What about these crystals?
So these are we call them lock jewelry. So I tell everybody, don't just wear your locks, rock your locks. And sometimes you need a bedazzle. Sometimes you need some bling. Yeah. And you might be going to an event. Come on, let's make a statement. And one of my favorite mottos, you want to make an entrance, you want to make a statement without saying a word, look good and smell good from head to toe. And that's where it starts with the head. I got you at the head. I'm going to leave you. And then I almost give you some advice. If you got an event, I'll be like, what you wearing? What you wearing? Okay, you should go over here and go over there and get you a pair of these, get you some of these. That's going to kill them dead.
You're a fashion advisor too.
On the low. We can talk about everything because I'm full of knowledge. Yeah. And if you want it, I'll share it with you. You ain't stopping me from living. Right. You ain't getting in the way of my benefits. None of that. So I'll share the game with you.
Might as well.
It ain't hurting me.
No.
So that's the chick that I am. And the lock jewelry's been doing really good. I got a picture.
You make it yourself?
No, yep, they are hand created. Yeah. Now, some of the pieces we do buy from the craft store, and we put them together and we make them. So it's not all handmade. They are hand assembled from the different crystals and the stuff that we see and we buy. Okay. And we put them together, customize them. And then we could go off of some of everybody's vibe. You know, everybody is into the spirituality of things, and the universe is calling everybody differently. So we want to bring some stuff that, you know, might add to your whole little feng shui.
Do you think it would look good if I locked up my beard
and put you some black jewelry in there? Come on, let's do it. All it takes is one good person to do it. And, you know, everybody is followers. Because if one more of my clients call me and send me this little Dirk hairstyle with this blonde weave, not weave, I don't know if that's weave or not in his head, but everybody want Lil Durk. Can you do this?
You're not feeling it?
Can you do it? Well, I'm feeling it. It's cute for Lil Durk. Yeah. Because he might not want his locks for the next 3, 4, 5 years. He just doing something today. Yeah. But for real, you remember we used to bleach our white tees?
Yeah, that fucks up your hair. Of course.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So
come on, I'm white and I used to be a fan of Eminem. I did it in middle school. Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I know what that shit does.
Yeah. It's damaging.
It
is.
Fuck. Yeah.
So everybody be like, "Oh, you don't do this?" No. And you want to know why? And they say, "Yeah." I say it ain't safe. Yeah. It ain't safe. Yep. You bleach your white tee. You bleach your mama mop. You remember that mop you leave in that bleach water? Yep. The next time you pick it up, all the strings is in the water, in the bucket. Yep. So that's one of the reasons why. And I try to tell them, it is a cute look, but it's going to ruin the life of your life.
So you'll do it, but you prefer not to?
No, I won't even
You won't do it?
Nope.
No bleaching?
All money ain't good money.
All right.
I don't want that blood on my hands, Jake. No.
I feel you.
We ain't doing that.
I feel you.
So, yeah, I tell them, I say, you want to be careful if you decide to do that because it's going to ruin the life of your locks. Now, if you're looking to do something else in the next probably 3, 4 years, guess what? You could go ahead and have fun, rock out. Yep. But don't bleach your whole head. Now, some clients, they come in and say, well, I want something. I need a change. Yeah, I might bleach 1 or 2 sporadically throughout their head, maybe give them maybe 10, because if you lose 10 versus the whole head, it ain't as bad. And then we'll still maybe I color the tips, so you might lose maybe 4 inches versus your whole 20-inch lock.
Yeah.
So it's a difference, but nobody wants that. These little boys, they want little Dirk.
I mean, I get it. Dirk's cool as shit. I'm a fan of Dirk too.
Yeah.
But
you bleach your hair, baby, it's gonna be on the pillow when you wake up. I promise you.
And he's a millionaire. He could probably find.
It don't matter,
can fix
right?
It.
Yeah. It don't matter to him. He gonna switch up the game in another probably year or so anyway.
Yep.
He ain't gonna have them locks for the rest of his life.
No,
I plan
not.
to take mine to my grave. A lot of my clients, they plan to take them to the grave if health says the same.
Yeah.
Because sometimes health might kick in, and like some of my clients, she came in, she got diagnosed with cancer for the second time. So we came in and we gave her a nice little look, and she captured it through video, and she had a photographer come in, and it was a dope session.
Yeah.
So we cut them. Well, before we cut them, we gave her a nice little updo. Then we took it down and cut them, and the photographer captured all this.
Wow.
Yeah. So now she's completely baby booty bald. And she wants to do another photo shoot. Yep. And that's what's kind of keeping her going. And I check in with her. And when I tell you, ain't none of all my clients, when I tell you by the time they leave the first time, we family. Yeah. We family. They invite me over for different events. I
could imagine. Yeah. I've been sitting with you here for about an hour. And
we people.
I could imagine.
Yeah, we
I get it. It makes sense.
Because people like personable.
Yeah.
They want to be something and somebody and want to know that somebody really care. Don't just take the people money.
Yes.
So I got a couple assistants. They come in and they help me too. And I teach them before you even touch a client. Greet them by their name.
So you have some apprentices, some people that you're teaching. That's dope. That's great.
Greet them. Greet them by their name.
Yes. If you know their name.
No, you know their name because I know their name and I tell them their name. You know their name.
You don't know their name if you go to Great Clips.
No, you don't. They don't even care.
No, they don't.
At Great Clips like we care at Wild Child's Hair Studio.
They
so y'all come on over to Wild Child's Hair Studio here, where you perfect. More than just a client, baby. You're going to be like family here.
That was perfect. So we should wrap because I want to make sure that people watch this and we keep their attention. But before we do, I want you to look into the camera, kind of like you just did. But any closing thoughts, any wisdom, final wisdom you could pass along?
Well, your past don't have to reflect who you are. You could have been and went through some real traumatic shit, but how you make it on the other side of it is all that matters. You got to have resilience, baby, and determination, and you'll be good.
That's beautifully said. And where can they find you?
I'm at Wild Child's Hair Studio, 880 Payne Avenue, St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm on every platform. I'm even on Christian Singles Meets, y'all. You better come see me. The Twistmaster, DATWISTMASTR, no E before the R. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Christian Singles. I'm just kidding. I'm not on Christian Singles Meets, so don't look for me there. But you can find me on Instagram. You can hit me up on my website, wildchilds.com, WILDCHYLDZ.com. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
All that.
All of them. I'm there.
I'd imagine if you Google that, it'll probably all show up.
The Twistmaster gonna pop up. Wild Child's gonna pop up, baby.
Definitely going
Get in tune, stupid. Y'all better get in tune. Don't cheat yourself, baby. Treat yourself.
I appreciate your time. This was fun.
Sure,
Good
Jay.
conversation.
Yeah.
Motivating too.
And I got more to give. If you need me, come on back. I'd love to come back and share the rest of my story.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a whole vibe.
Yeah.
I ain't bragging. I'm just saying.
Go hit her up and get your locks.
Get in tune, y'all.
Another episode of Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then when I come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking